Hello and welcome to Kandy here in Sri Lanka. Today I'm taking a public bus all the way from here to Nuwara Eliya. But the problem is I can't even get a tuk-tuk to get into the bus station. So I'm walking, as you can see. At least the nature's beautiful. Look at the nature around here, guys. This is crazy. And this is a guest house, the castle by Don Lewis. Honestly, I wish I didn't have my suitcase because filming is a lot harder. Whoa. Don't do that. Alright guys, I've come down to some sort of junction and the views are just getting better and better. Look at this, guys. I'm so glad I walked now. Thank God no tuk-tuk accepted because that is incredible. But yeah, we're pretty high up on the hill, but also not too far from the Colombo-Kandy road. We're just maybe like another 10 minutes down there. And then I'm just gonna hop on another bus or maybe flag down a tuk-tuk to go to Peradeniya, which has buses every 20 minutes to Nuwara Eliya. So let's see. I didn't want to take a train because it would have dropped me off at Nuwara, I think the station is called, which is not in the center of Nuwara Eliya. It's actually pretty far. So at this point, I'd rather take a bus. It's going to be a lot cheaper. This is also, at the time of the filming, just before the Tamil and Sinhalese New Year. So yeah, it's very busy and my hotel in Nuwara Eliya costs a lot of money because of that. Hello, how are you?
You want mango?
Sorry, mango?
Mango, avocado.
No, I'm good. I'm going to a bus station.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have mango, avocado.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Guys, we have some monkeys here. First time seeing Sri Lankan monkeys in the wild. That's crazy.
Where are you going to go?
Peradeniya.
Peradeniya?
Yeah, Peradeniya.
What bus window?
This bus?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought it's okay. Oops. But there's many buses, I think. Yeah. Okay, good. Because I'm going to Nuwara Eliya. Okay.
You want the tuk-tuk, sir?
Sorry?
You want the tuk-tuk?
No, I didn't order a tuk-tuk.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm waiting for a bus.
Yeah, bus?
Yeah, bus.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Where are you going? Yeah, you are going.
No, not this one. Okay, not this one.
Go to Peradeniya.
Yeah?
You can go to
Okay, okay, this one? Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Hello. Sorry. Alright guys, I'm on the bus. If this is exactly how the 1.5 hours are gonna go towards Nuwara Eliya, it's gonna be a bit uncomfortable. I got my backpack on, obviously I didn't bother taking it off because it's just 2 stops until Peradeniya, or Peradeniya, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, very vibey bus. You see the conductor is currently collecting money over there. I'm gonna have to pay him too. And yeah, let's have a look out of the window. Colombo-Kandy Road. And there's a monument which I can only assume is to the independence of Sri Lanka from the British. Peradeniya is famous for its botanical gardens and also for the university here. And I think that is the campus building, or these are the campus buildings. I'm not too sure what that is, but yeah, some research centers around. And there's a bus stop. Let's get off here. All right, that's the bus behind me. I just made it out. Now I'm gonna cross this little river over here on the bridge. Traffic is at a standstill, so good thing I got out here. And we're gonna find the bus that goes to Nuwara Eliya. It should go every 20 minutes, but unfortunately it's not the first stop. Peradeniya is not the origin of the bus. Wow, that one's speeding. So that means that I might not have a seat, which would be disastrous, really. But let's see. Hello, how are you? Well, and this is the river we're currently crossing, guys. Look at that. That's crazy. The views here in Sri Lanka are astounding. They're so beautiful. Wow. I'm still ahead of the bus though. It's just over there. Alright, let's continue on. And the bus to Nuwara Eliya should pass from where that Zinger sign is. The red big sign on the building. That's where the bus should be. I'm stood now by the Zinger sign, as predicted. This is where the bus stop is. This bus going to Gampola, and I might have to jump on that, at least on the next one, if the one to Nuwara Eliya just doesn't show up. It's supposed to go to Velimada, actually. That's the last stop of the bus to Nuwara Eliya. Well, so far I haven't seen it. Just got some water though, so I'm gonna stay hydrated here, and hopefully the bus gonna show up. But yeah, guys, this is the no frills way of traveling. This is the cheapest, and the most raw, and the most exciting way to travel around Sri Lanka on these local buses. That one to Gampola is currently leaving. Yeah, there's definitely no seats on that bus. People are standing. Yeah, what are we gonna do here? I also just got into a minibus, and there were also no seats, only places to stand. So, oh, that's where you put your luggage. All right, we're probably gonna have to go to Gampola because the bus wasn't as full, like that one. That's coming from Gampola, and then change over and get on a bus to Nuwara Eliya and pray that it's gonna be emptier. It's holiday season, guys. Finding a bus here is really, really tough, especially a seat on a bus. You can get on a bus, but you will be standing for 1.5 hours, so that's not ideal. We'll see. I might have to do that if there's no other choice. That's not mine. That's to Navalapitya. Fight just broke out, so that's interesting. This is the bus to Gampola. Not great. Not great. Let's wait for the next one, I guess. You know, guys, when I have to choose between standing on a bus to Gampola or standing on a bus that goes the full way to Nuwara Eliya, whatever it's called, I'd rather stand on that one, on the direct one. So we're going to wait a bit more. It's okay. At least we're in the shade here. Hi, Nuwara Eliya? No, okay. Next one? Okay, thank you. Okay, well, we have to make some progress at some point, so let's go to Gampola, I guess. There are many buses that go past. Let's see if we can spot the one that we actually need. Not sure where this one's going. It's all in Sinhalese. This is a real issue here. No English on the bus at all. It's definitely safe to say that there's not much space on these buses. This one's going to... not where I'm going. Somewhere else. This one's going to turn off in a different direction. It goes to Gampola, but then to Navalapitya and ends up in Laksapana. There's no Nuwara Eliya on there at all, unfortunately. Let's continue waiting. This? Yeah. Come. Okay, thank you. Well, guys, the wait has paid off. I'm on a very comfortable bus, or minibus I should say. I have 2 seats to myself, which is great. You see there's no one behind me, a few people in front of me. My theory was correct. Everybody was just going to Gampola, but after Gampola, towards Nuwara Eliya, there's not much demand these days, so that's good. Sorry, the curtains are a bit wild. Also not sure how much I'm gonna have to pay for this. I suspect it's gonna be somewhere around 300 or 500. The last bus was 100, but it's never gonna be that cheap again. But yeah, I'm gonna settle in for this short 1 hour and 10-minute ride down to Nuwara Eliya. This drive is absolutely lovely so far. We've gained so much altitude. Now we're going down a little bit again. But yeah, this is absolutely stunning. There are some tea plantations on the side of the road, and that bodes really well for where I'm going. Nuwara Eliya, I think it's called. It's a very bumpy ride though, as you can hear in my voice. It's very hard to talk steadily. Oh, someone's drying the clothes on the side of the road. That's fun. Alright guys, I just paid. It was 500 rupee, as expected. A bit more than a local bus, probably double. Well, I definitely chose the right side of the bus. Everything's happening on the right. The views just keep getting better and better. This is literally unreal. This might be the most beautiful scenery I've ever seen in my life. Not this in particular, but what we just passed. I don't know, we're supposed to go through a mountain pass in just a bit, so maybe it's gonna get even nicer. Look at that, guys. The fog. It's getting really misty. The views are not as mountainous anymore, but we are very high up, and I can really feel it in my ears. They started popping. Very interesting. Very, very fun ride. It's not lost on me how lucky I am to be in a situation and to be here in Sri Lanka. It's amazing. We're arriving in Nuwara Eliya. Let's get out the bus, and that's where I'm going to end the video. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Alright guys, there's the post office of Nuwara Eliya. This is a Buddhist temple over here, and this is a bus stop. There's my bus over there. I don't think I could have done it on this bus, on this local bus. That would have been horrendous, especially if it was full. But this one wasn't too bad. In the end, the whole thing took maybe about 2.5 or 3 hours from Kandy all the way here. So I'm a bit tired now after all of that, but it wasn't too bad, to be honest. The train would have taken probably even longer, so I really can't complain. But alright guys, I'm gonna grab a bite to eat, go to my hotel and freshen up. I also do have to say it's raining a little bit. But yeah, the weather is actually pretty nice, like 25 degrees. Not too hot, not too cold. Look at that bus. Imagine doing this, Kandy to Nuwara Eliya in that one. That would be crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna see you all very, very soon in the next video. Hello, doggo. Please like, please subscribe, and bye for now.